starting us off for tonight. It gets a little intimidating because you're standing here and you're thinking it's a real game show. Now, I was explaining to the gentleman, if you're called up here, I want to let you know there are 4 buttons, all 4 of them do the same thing. Now, folks, these guys are competing against each other. They're not competing against you, the crowd. So, although the questions that we selected for you are just a lot of fun, very simple, very easy, they are competing against each other. They're not competing against you. So, audience, please help us out. Keep it just like a real game show. Don't shout out the answers for us. All right, here we go. Guys, your consoles were off before, and now they are on. So if you have an answer to the question, feel free to ring in. If you ring in during the question, I'll stop asking it. So if you think you know the answer, you can go ahead and try it. All right. Y'all ready to go? Here we go. Easy question. First question is, what is another name for a baby frog? Another name for a baby frog. Number 1.
Tadpole.
Tadpole is correct. 100 points. First person to 5 is going to get the game. Now remember, audience, don't shout out the answers. Here we go. Question is, what is another name for dried grapes? Dried grapes. What are those? Number 3.
Raisins.
Raisins, correct. 100 points. Question is, in Roman numerals, what does X stand for? Roman number 2.
10.
10 is correct. 100 points. We'll get a little harder as we go on. Question is, what is a book of maps called? Book of maps, number 1. Atlas is correct. Good job. 200 points. Question is, what do the stars on the U.S. flag represent? Stars, number 1 again.
Number of the states.
States is correct. 300 points. Moving on, what is the national symbol, national bird symbol of the United States? Number 2.
Eagle.
Eagle's correct. 200 points. Question is, what is a group of fish called? Group of fish. Number 1.
School.
School's correct. 400 points. All right. Now that we all have a good idea of how the game works, we're going to move on to a little bit more difficult questions. Question is, what is the only U.S. state named after a president? Only U.S. state named after a president. Number 2.
Washington.
Washington is correct. 300 points. Question is, what is the nickname of Alcatraz prison? They made a movie out of it. Number 2 again.
The Rock.
The Rock is correct. 400 points. We got a tie. 400, 400, and 100. Here we go. Question is, how many railroads would you find on a Monopoly board? How many railroads? For number 2 for the win. 4 is correct. Give that a round of applause. He got it. Nice job, guys. We'll bring Don back up. Bring our two new guys up for a minute to win it. Thank you, John.